SMT Nation, we have a big development coming out of Verizon. Very excited about this. I want to share it with you all so you know what's coming down the pipeline. And I want to make sure that I do explain it pretty clearly so you kind of have a good understanding of exactly what's going to be taking place here. All right, so this is completely network related. The Verizon 5G ultra wideband is turning out to be a really big boom for their network. They are placing themselves, in a good position to accelerate that build this year. And actually, they're kind of accelerating what we thought would have been 2023 build out. They're actually doing it now, and it's probably going to get things going later in the year too. All right, so this is completely again, this has to do with N77. This is C-band. Initially, we just figured it was some speculation. Then things started to pick up some steam, and then the rumor mill has just been going crazy with this. So now I felt compelled to make sure that I did a video on it. So 100 megahertz of C-band N77 is confirmed incoming. We've got early spectrum clearance for the rest of the spectrum. And essentially, what's happening in certain markets, there's a handful of them that I actually know of where we're going to be seeing the 100 megahertz channel going live very soon. This is, I guess, testing initially. I think the testing is ongoing. It looks like it's supposed to have clearance in April. So it may be ongoing as of right now, actually. And they'll be in the testing stages probably until I don't know, sometime in June or something like that. And we could see a launch shortly thereafter. All right. This is not an exaggeration. Uh, this testing is actually currently ongoing in Atlanta. So if you are in the Atlanta market, you're probably going to be the first city that's going to be getting this treatment. We do know that they had to early clear Atlanta. And not only that, but they're going to go 100 megahertz as the spectrum depth of the channel. If that sounds familiar, that's because that's what T-Mobile is doing in a lot of cases with their N41. Now, that's an NSA limitation, non-standalone 5G, 100 megahertz channel. Now, when it comes to like SA, you can go wider. You could do carrier aggregation with multiple channels in 5GNR, but that's the restriction as of right now. And we know that the SA 5G core for Verizon is coming probably at some point at the end of the year. So these two things are going to be happening hand in hand. Now, this puts T-Mobile at attention, right? T-Mobile is the 5G mid-band leader. They've got a couple years ahead of all the other competitors. This puts Verizon right in the thick of things, and it kind of puts a disadvantage for AT&T because they kind of are starting late. They're starting a little bit slow. They got some catching up to do, and they don't have the spectrum depth that Verizon does, or T-Mobile for that instance. So it looks like they're going to be a bit of a target here because of the licenses early clearing blocks A, B, and C, and the top 46 are mentioned here on the screen. You guys can see that, and the estimated pops. Look, they're going to probably hit 190 million pops by the end of this year. And then this 100 megahertz build out and the early clearance of those cities, these additional 30 PAs that's coming here at the end of this year. Those were supposed to be BC blocks that were supposed to clear next year. That's going to early clear. They're going to go 100 megahertz in those places. So that's going to put them over 230 million pops with 100 megahertz national depth in those particular markets here, as you can see here on this visual. This is huge. This puts Verizon in the catbird seat ahead of AT&T, and it puts them square in the thick of things to essentially put the pressure on T-Mobile. And to be honest with you, at this point, when you get to this spectrum depth, it's less about the spectrum itself, and it's going to be more about how fast you can upgrade sites and densify. And we know that Verizon densifies in spades. They're in the catbird seat here. With this early clearance, with them really pushing the issue, be on the lookout for Verizon. The heat is coming. I love the competition. T-Mobile sparking it. Verizon is feeling it. I can't wait to see AT&T's next move. Hopefully they kick into high gear as well. What do you guys think of this news? You guys excited for this? How do you think it's going to play out? Sound off in the comment section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Please do like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notifications to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the community. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video. Peace.